area of New Orleans, authorities recovered the body of an unidentified man who died in a fire that was in the Gretna area. We're not sure how that fire started exactly, but we're being told that the man had bought a hurricane supply kit just a few days ago. It may have included candles, but regardless, high winds made it difficult for firefighters to get in and put out the blaze, and now we understand that someone has died in that fire that was at a restaurant in the Gretna area.
And now what we want to do is go to meteorologist Eric Fisher. He's in one of the hard-hit areas in Mississippi, in Pascagoula. And Eric, as we're reporting now on these 3 confirmed deaths, reminds me back of something that you said just a little while ago, and that is the fact that when there's tornado damage, like what's behind you, the spirits of the people, the victims, are very high, in part because they're just frankly happy to be alive.
It puts everything into context. Every time we go out, people see what we see behind us here, and when they walk out of it, they're happy. And we want to talk about some of the neighbors here, because we've got Terry, we've got Billy. This neighborhood's been great all day long, and you guys have been busy all day.
Well, got a call first thing this morning, and about an hour after the tornado actually come through, and heard about Billy's neighbor. And one of the things this community does, we pull together in ways that is unlike most, I think. After Katrina, we had devastation, and we really could only help ourselves. While we wanted to help everybody around us, we really had to take care of our own. But in this situation, we had friends of friends of friends calling and coming to the aid of the Sparkman family here.
7 years ago today, there was a lot of cleanup going on, and Carrie, you brought out a picture here on the iPad, and just unbelievable. We talk about the storm memory here. Obviously, this sticks out. Can you describe, the difference between this day and what today was like?
Well, this day was the day after Katrina, and what we find is Mr. Perkins, and was actually standing on top of debris where his house used to be. His house was destroyed and was blocks north of where this location is. This is actually someone else's house, and when you go and see this type of devastation, it really rocks you to your core and makes everything into perspective, and you understand really what's most important in your life, and that's your friends and loved ones.
That's a great perspective. And Billy, let's talk about the scenes like this, and people will see an area that's right near the beach and gets huge storms, and everyone's rebuilding. Everyone still lives here. Why do you think that is?
And that's a great question, but this is a great community, and everyone pulls together when help is needed. Just like today, there were probably 3 dozen people over here cleaning this house out and helping this family here. And, it's a great place to live. We do have to overcome some storms from time to time, but, it's a great community. Absolutely fantastic.
Looks like we weathered the storm today here. Guys, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thanks for being so hospitable all day, letting us stand here. I know sometimes it's tough to have a big satellite truck in your front yard when you've got this behind it.
Great.
All right, we'll let you guys go. So obviously it's been a big day here in the neighborhood. Everyone is safe here. That's the good news. That tornado threat keeps on going, so we'll have to stay vigilant as Isaac works its way a little farther off toward the north. And flooding is still going to be a big threat. And Paul Goodlow will be back out tomorrow morning, and he'll be talking about that here on the Weather Channel. We'll be right back, everybody.